Ladies and gentlemen, as you travel through time, through space, and through dimensions, you invariably find yourself trespassing in Stuck City! Capacity crowd of 474,123 in attendance for the Untitled Finale! Jesus, God Almighty! Listen to the roar! Over 470,000 in attendance, the longest, the biggest single attended event in the history of entertainment or sport. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Untitled Finale. We're going to kick things off tonight in a big way for the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. Owen Osborne, in his first of 3 matches during the Untitled Finale, puts one of his 3 championships on the line against John Cena of the California Collective, the noted, the earned #1 contender for that title. John Cena, 5-0 in singles action this season. Listen, the man has been a machine in big match situations. They don't call him Big Match John for nothing. He's looking at a golden opportunity, and an opportunity that the California Collective has legit feelings about. All right, the other 2 most active competitors, they want the world title too. They hold rights to the world title as well. John Cena, the man with his own plan, led out to pasture to try to graze on a man, the myth, the beast of Owen Osborne. Who will come out the world champ? We shall see. And then following that off, a huge scrum, 4-team battle royale to determine the World Tag Team Champions. On your far right, Pit Stop Sally and Wendy Wheels, the earned yet paperish World Tag Team Champions. They won those titles against the California Collectives, Callie Edwards and Shotzi Blackheart. More on them later. They have held the belt through 2 title defenses, although one was a make good on a bad match that Shotzi Blackheart walked out on, and the other was against the team on your left there, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. And if the Judgment Day was going to be anything with these 2 women, it should have been, together. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, affectionately known as Leah. I know, it's lame, but that's what they said. They beat the tag team champions by count out, all right, not too long ago. The whole division is in disarray. No, it's about fucking dead. We're putting these 4 teams in a battle royale. Fight your friend, fight your partner, last woman standing. Her team wins, contains the tag team titles. And then, my friends, talk about Callie Edwards and Shotzi Blackheart. More on them later. These 2 have a beef, and oh my God, they got a beef. The women's tag team champions formally going into Hell in a Cell this summer, looking to make good, to make the Collective proud. Callie Edwards and Shotzi Blackheart defending the World Tag Team titles against Pit Stop Sally and Wendy Wheels. That match, Hell in a Cell, ended up being objectively, completely the worst match in Global Sport Council history. Shotzi Blackheart's had enough. She basically walked out on Callie during a fucking match, by the way. These 2 got beef. They said that it may have imploded the California Collective. Our commissioner, leader, Brandon of the California Collective said no. One of the worst. Yes, one of the worst. I'd say the #1 of the worst, sir. Blackheart and Edwards in the cage to settle the beef ultimately. The winner moves on to night 2 to fight for the All-Star Championship. How about them fucking apples? Edwards and Blackheart, there's no love lost. There's no text in between them. We're going to see pure unmitigated rage. And then, my friends, the semi-main event of the evening. It is for the Vendetta Championship. Pit Stop Sally, the winner of the Season 5 Battle... Vendetta Series, a double round robin action. Pit Stop Sally defeating Haley Osborne and Mandy Rose in triple threat elimination action. It was a 3-way tie for first. Pit Stop Sally came out on top ski, man, and earned this match against Madison O'Grady, a former All-Star champion, a former Vendetta and All-Star champion at the same time. O'Grady is achieved greatness, a Season 1 OG, a woman that's been to the brink and back, and I'm talking about erasure from existence. O'Grady back from the literal dead come Season 4 and has set high marks for herself, defending the last vestiges of a great run. It's the end of an era. Madison O'Grady trying to remain the tippy top of an entire era against an upstart Pit Stop Sally that's been around for a little while, but man, you know the critics got something to say about Pit Stop Sally. I gotta say this, Pit Stop Sally done her makeup pretty nice for that photo. We're gonna take a quick break after that, of course. And then we're gonna get into our serious business. First of all, for the Global Sport Council National Championship, Miles Michaels in his second championship defense goes one-on-one against fake Razor Ramon, a.k.a. Rick Bogner. But make no mistake about it. Here you go. Chico, escúchame, mate. It is me, Razor Ramon. Don't even worry about it, because it's me, Razor. That's how fake Razor Ramon is. Take nothing away from Rick Bogner, 6'5", 260 pounds in his own right. A big hoss motherfucker. Adopting this Razor Ramon character, man. He's got as much rights to it as anybody. Okay, and if Scott Hall doesn't want to be Razor, Rick Bogner is going to be fucking Razor Ramon. One-on-one against Miles Michaels of the Living Legends. Boy, man, how far has he come? Miles Michaels, a 2-year title drought. Now, defending the national title in the Untitled finale. And it's crazy to think, man, Michaels, he's got a new picture. He's 25 now. Was just 20 when he debuted on TV. Was the King of Games, was the World Heavyweight Champion at the same time. He was only 20 at the time. Geez, that's nuts. All right, now we got a couple of big main events for your asses. First of all, new world order in the house. A man called Stang challenging Owen Osborne in Osborne's second match for the Global Sport Council Multi-Universal Championship. A choke belt, man. A championship whose roots laid in a cell phone fucking kiosk at a place called the Park Avenue Plaza. The All Elite Wireless. It was for jokes. Stang, a former multi-universal champion, the fake Sting. Man, Stang since season 2. Crazy. He's co-leader of the New World Order, 2-time television tag team champion, one of the most famous and noted multi-universal champions, until Owen Osborne came along. This will be Owen Osborne's 9th championship defense of the multi-universal championship. We're in rarefied air. The commissioner let me know before the show. Owen Osborne is ranked 13th in points all time. And he's only had 21 matches. God damn. Our main event of the evening. To determine once and for all who is Global Sport Council's King of Games. The Pinnacle Champion, Brian Benjamin Andrews, for the final time, hopefully, puts it all on the line in the biggest stakes match in Global Sport Council history that will only be shadowed by night 2 of the finale's main event. I'm challenging 5 men, and all 5 of these men, if this season were 18 months long, I could get it done with all 5 of these men, but we run out of time, and I've run out of patience. This will be Brian Benjamin Andrews' 6th championship defense, and he's taking on a huge-ass crew, brother. Chris Jericho, a former King of Games, Mike Tyson, a perennial contender, and the noted, I wanted Tyson the next big one, goddammit. Samoa Joe, me and Joe got years of history. Owen Hart, a man that made me tap out, by the way. Samoa Joe made me fucking tap out as well, by the way. Made me tap out. This Samoa Joe made me tap out this season too. Samoa Joe's earned a fucking shot as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Let me pump this just a little bit. Is that too much? I'm going to put it right back where it was. This is our main event. Jericho, Tyson, Joe. Andrews, Hart, Jarrett. 30 minutes, most falls in a half hour. Finishes the entire era of this fucking league as its king. But in order to get all the way there, my friends, you've got to start somewhere. We started a long time ago, April 6, 2021. Here we are, February 7th, 2026. 5 calendar years, man. And one of the men it started with was John Cena. Now, he wasn't at the premiere, but he was in, what did you say, Commissioner? 2 months into the league. John Cena been kicking around retirement back in 2021, legitimately. Brandon extended a hand of friendship, and that's all she wrote. John Cena won his 17th World Championship right here in Global Sport Council, okay? How about that? Now he's looking for his 19th against Omen Osborne of the Osborne family. And we'll talk about the families and the alliances more as we go, definitely. But let me tell you something about Omen Osborne. Osborne holds 3 championships right now, concurrently. He's defending them all. You just saw him and Tom successfully defend the television tag team titles going home to this show, okay? And now Omen Osborne's got 2 matches tonight, one for the world title, one for the multi-universal title, and then he's in the main event in night 2 for ownership and control of the league with the rest of his family. Omen Osborne, they've been calling him the God of War, and I kind of like that. Don't be fucking fooled, man. He's got massive titties, but he's got massive power behind them titties. No, this is the finale, goddammit. Omen Osborne is proving himself to be something just a little bit more than human. He's a force you can't fuck with. I said he's got 21 matches, he's lost 3. 3. John Cena's lost a lot more than that this year. And one last note, John Cena. All right, I said he's 5-0 in singles matches. He's 0-5 in tag matches. The Collective's been going through some shit, but ultimately, John Cena has been granted clemency, dude. All right, this is what you want to do? Go for it. John Cena's trying to close an era as world champion. Sounds fine. Love it. Not even clean shaven. Nope. Oh, wait. All right. There we go. That's good. That's what we needed to do. Ladies and gentlemen, the opening contest of the evening is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World's Heavyweight Wrestling Championship! Staging looks great. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it, my friend, because it's last year's, of course. Ah! All right, here comes the challenger, John Cena. Formal introductions will follow, of course. All right, I'm done fucking with it. Sorry. 474,119 or so, but over 474,000 in attendance at the Untitled finale. The largest attendance of any event, any wrestling event ever. There's never been a stadium built so high. Go to hell. What I said? What did I say? Hot Mike, Hot John with some hot music. He's all business. Cena looking for, like I said, his 19th World Championship. Jules Gray says there's a lot of celebrities tonight. Patrick Duffy is 100% here. He's backstage, you know he's working. I heard B.O.B. is in attendance. We love us some B.O.B. Okay. Here comes Omen Osborne, the triple champion. He's not carrying the television tag team title with him, and that's fine and dandy. These are the belts he's defending here at the finale. You see it draped over his shoulder. The World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. He's carrying the Global Sport Council Multi-Universal Championship with him. Omen Osborne. No, he's got the TV tag title. I fucked up. Omen Osborne started his career in Global Sport Council as part of the Gallows Line, a bunk character series, where if you lose, your character is deleted from existence. You are technically dead, but you are worse than dead. You have no grave, okay? You have no grave. You are purely gone. Omen Osborne tore his way through a 25-man series to stand on top, earn an opportunity for multi-universal championship. That was in 2024. He won it. He's defending it for the 8th time here tonight. That's what we're doing here. The World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. And this partisan crowd, 474,000 strong, chant for John Cena already. Let me introduce him. All right, first of all, the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, He went into it at 253 pounds. John Cena! And his opponent from a trailer park just south of Stuff City, USA. He went in tonight at 331 pounds. He is the world's heavyweight wrestling champion, Owman Osbourne. Osbourne, stoic as always, taking it all in. The largest wrestling crowd that there's ever been by far. Here we go. This stadium towering over the skyscraper of Scott City. Jane Doe holding that belt. Jane Doe got a $10,000 bonus last show for calling a good match. How about that? Let's see if she does well. In our opening contest, it's for the world title. This is it. Opening in the center of the ring. Listen to this tolerable tie-up. Osbourne at least giving the proper respect to the magnitude of this match. See the sound outside. Osbourne, what are you thinking about something, bud? What are you thinking about something? Omen. That kick was a little low, I don't know. Up and, well, you're making a big show of it, aren't you? Taking a million fucking years to the powerbomb on the apron. And you know, normally the action moves so fast, I guess it takes you by surprise when someone stalks an opponent, you know what I mean? You see the front row seats, they've all got their WrestleMania seat cushions. Good for them. I guess we had extra. Ref's count has begun. Now the DDT out on the thin mats outside. Ref at 5, bring it in, John. You want to win the title, don't you? You can't do it on a count out. Although John Cena, John Cena in his early Global Sport Council career was notorious for his count out victories. Wouldn't you agree, Brandon? Duffy, Sasso, Will Friedel, Jerome Bettis in the house, and Mancow Muller. Well, Mancow's here. That's running boot. Like Mancow, the radio guy Mancow, is that his last name? Mueller? Mueller? Oh, fuck, as I'm distracted by the hot chat, Osbourne is taking control. Cena slammed to the mat. Well, if Mancow's so good on the radio, where the fuck is he here in the booth? Oh, there you go. Cena getting the knees up, the legs up. Of a charge in Osbourne. Goes on taking him out. Cena would love to have much of anything to do in this match. Hit that DDT outside. Wrestling like eons ago. Cena needs some impact here. Needs to swing it around here for a go for the swinging elbow drop. He missed. Oh shit. Big boot by Osbourne. The Dominator. Owman Osbourne. A spinning neck drop. Doing what he does best. You see him win in 3 minutes, 4 minutes. You see him control the pace of the match. He moves fast for a 6'8", 330-pound fucking guy. He's calculated and he's powerful. Looking for the choke bomb. No, switched it up. Leaving the guts now a pump handle. Into a power slam. Owman Osbourne, he's satisfied with himself. Cena out for 2. There you go. Osbourne utilizes the power slam as a finish. Wait, Cena rolling up off. You're not going to get shit off it. Jane Doe down for a 1 count on it. Now a bloody John Cena. Taking a moment for himself. Good for him. Opening up a neck wrench. Not a lot of fucking, not a lot goes on it. It could be a high confidence go. Like you know what to do. You're deliberately not hurting your opponent a lot doing it. But you get the flex on him. I think John Cena was just looking for a couple breaths of fresh air. And I think it helped him. Damn, we've seen a Fez press. Now a Hurricane Rana by John Cena. He's looking to get back in the hunt. There's a DDT. Caught Osbourne flush. Landing. That's a nice little forearm drop to the face. Osbourne rolling the outside. Cena up top, not sure he did. Oh, back in, soft reset. Double sled. Cena got him anyway. That was a hell of a shot. Cena put a lot on the line into that one. That was a big chest move. Now, John, come on. What are you doing here? You spent a lot of time moving the man. You need to spend a little bit more time hurting the man. See with a right hand. Okay, keeping the advantage going. Owen Osborne. Dare I say, at the mercy of John Cena. We're not going to be for long. He can't leave. Owen Osborne, the God of War, just fucking putzing him around. What the hell? Whatever the hell John Cena's doing. And now look at this. Up for another power slam. Yes, it is. Osborne utilizing multiple variations of the power slam this match. His finisher, known as the Goldberg Slam, it's a military press dropped into a power slam. We've seen 3 other variations of the power slam. If you see the Goldberg Slam, Owen Osborne will retain. Now John Cena going to pull back with a knee. Man, John Cena is hurting for certain. I know he earned himself a couple wins in the division. And I know the California Collective granted him clemency to remain the #1 contender when the other top contenders were Samoa Joe and Brandon themselves. They had the Collective on the mind. John Cena has himself on the mind. He wanted it so bad. Trying to squeeze out Owen Osborne didn't work out very well. Osborne, he escaped into a running DDT to center of the ring. Come on, Shane. You gotta be in position. Cena out at 2. Big running DDT. Almost Undertaker style. Now look, the Goozle. It's the Goldberg Slam. He gets it by the throat. He lets him up. He drives his ass down. Osborne, the Goldberg Slam to finish it off, to defend the world title. That's it. I told you. John, look at Owen. I don't think Owen was worried one fucking bit going into this match at all. Cena bled for it. Osborne made sure of it. He squashed him anyway. The winner of the match in 5 minutes, 34 seconds by way of pinfall. And still the World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Owen Osborne. Osborne, the normally stoic and strong-willed, silent-type badass, had to talk a little bit after a victory like that. John Cena was looking for his 19th world title. Been there, done that. The prophecy's been fulfilled. What Owen Osborne is saying to him, it's his era now. It's his family's era now. Congratulations to Owen Osborne on a well-earned victory. Well-earned. That was a good match. Cena just couldn't hang. Who can? All right. Let's get this started as fast as possible. The women's tag team division is about dead, my friends. It just is. Wendy Wheels and Pit Stop Sally are your World Tag Team Champions. It's been a horrible reign. They won the titles in one of the worst matches in this league's history, which means it wasn't fun to watch. They retained those titles in another one of the worst Global Sport Council matches of all time, and then it wasn't fun to watch as Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan of the Judgment Day deliberately took a dominant 3-minute count-out victory on purpose, one by count-out, to not win the titles, just so Pit Stop Sally and Wendy Wheels as champions would be worse. And by the way, after Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, there were no more challengers. So we whip this up. This is an 8-person over-the-top rope battle royale challenge. 4 teams, the champions, Wendy Wheels and Pit Stop Sally, against the 3 challenging teams, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan of the Judgment Day, Haley Osborne and Marissa Cardinale, a couple of Buck friends playing around on Buck Street. And then, of course, Remy Rolston and Raven of the Cult. You've seen all these people in the opening video. You have a quick mimetic feeling of who these people are. One of these teams will walk out as tag team champions. But one thing needs to be noted. All 8 of these competitors are duty bound by the spirit of this week's competition to fight to be the singular winner. There are no alliances. They will fight each other if they come across each other. And this is an opportunity for anyone that's got beef with their partner to get it out for whatever reason. It happens. And it's going to happen tonight. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 4-team battle royale for the Women's World Tag Team Championships. Approaching the ring first, representing the Cult. She went in tonight at 131 pounds. Reby Ralston. Now, Ralston's made a big splash since her debut in season 4. The mood is about to change, and it's just become a little more moody. Ralston, a part of the Cult. She's part of the blood ritual, like the knife end of the occult, of the cultish things. She's a bad mamma Jim, a perennial contender. How about that for Reby Ralston? Hey man, she can make good. A lot of the Cult making good lately. Reby Ralston could finally do one for herself. Oh yeah, that's right. She takes fucking forever. Thank you, Reby Ralston. You're great. Oh, okay. All right, her partner, also representing the Cult. She went in tonight at 186 pounds. Raven, not to be confused with Raven of the Cult. This is Raven of the Cult. There's a boy Raven, and he is Raven from the Bowery and everything. This is female Raven. This chick was a stripper in North Carolina called Raven. And she said, I like this stuff. Let me do it. We also got Hyper Knight Raven, maybe in the house. Jesus Christ. The Zoingas. Look at that little kitty standing there. He doesn't even know what's going on. All right. Introducing the second team. First of all, from a trailer park just south of Stuff City, USA, she went in tonight at 163 pounds. Haley Osborne. And I know Haley Osborne was there to lick the wounds of Owen Osborne after that great championship match against John Cena. Yeah, she's licking wounds, but she's licking other things too. And there's a whole RV full of them. Now Haley Osborne is having a great time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Haley Osborne. We got a lot of perennial contenders up in this match. I will say that. I'm glad we fucking just overloaded this shit. I really am. All these people deserve looks. Oh, God, I just fucking hate this song. I mean, I know who it is. All right. Yeah, 474,000 here at the finale. Don't like this song either. Well, you know, she has a way of drawing heat to herself. Haley Osborne's partner from Stuff City, USA. She went in tonight at 174 pounds. Marissa Cardinale. Now, Marissa Cardinale is a Season 1 OG as well, along with Madison O'Grady. We'll see her later. They were best frenemies. They were bitter enemies until the end of another era 5 years ago. And they joined forces and ran the table. It is by the grace of that performance that Marissa Cardinale in 2026 lives on to this day. Then, now, forever, I'm that fucking bitch. It's me, Haley Osborne. I'm sorry, Marissa Cardinale. They're both a couple of bitches. You know? Oh. Watch me. Watch what I do. You thought I wasn't learning shit, but watch me. As they just put the marketing package behind me and give me championships, because that's what's best for your marketing campaign. Whatever. Here comes the third team, representing the Judgment Day, although I don't know why. She weighed in tonight at 129 pounds. Liv Morgan. Hey, Season 1 OG, Kamish, Liv Morgan, Season 1, Liv Morgan, Bo Dallas. And I like Dom way better with Rhea. You know what? Let's add Bo Dallas to the Judgment Day. How about that? Let's do that. You hear the swell in the crowd. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh shit, my camera's way off and shit. My bad. Damn. Hell with Bo. He's he's got something there. Alright. Liv Morgan's partner, also part of the Judgment Day, weighing in at 181 pounds. Rhea Ripley. Now look, this is not going to be some catch-can action. This is over the top rope. Now power, strength, and poise are very important. Rhea Ripley has that in spades as we look way up into the ionosphere. A planet Earth Stuff City, man. They're all the way up, looking down at the sky. 400,000 count. Many more outside. Watch it as it happens. We'll try to build it for y'all to get in next time. Rhea Ripley, look at this commanding audience. Jesus, just like surrounds you, all these people, it's a non-stop buzz. Oh, we're not watching both of these. We're not. We're just not. Rhea Ripley was in line to be national champion, by the way. She's the only woman to ever fight for a men's belt in this league, and she failed spectacularly. So that's that. Now, here comes the final team as the champions. You see the title belt. Wendy Wheels from Stuff City, USA. A former All-Star champion in her own right. She won Global Sport Council's Royal Rumble last year. She won in the main event of Global Sport Council's WrestleMania as well. Yeah, that's why we're not doing them both. We'll see plenty of Pit Stop Sally. She's got another match later on. Both Wendy Wheels and Pit Stop Sally own, of course, Stuff City Auto and Stuff City USA. They work on cars and junkyards. They do all kinds of stuff to that nature, man. Now, look, Pit Stop Sally, man. I will say this before I skip her shit. She's come a long way. She really has. You see, she's fat, and she's been getting a lot of flack from people. Off-color commentators, as they say. They say she's fat, she ain't got no gas tank, she's sloppy, she's always in catering. Well, 3 of those things are true. But there's one other thing, too. Oh, fuck, we're just getting started. Well, one other thing is true, she's the fucking World Tag Team Champion. Now look at this! Now everyone just blitzed her. Pit Stop Sally just got DDT, just kick off the match by her own fucking partner. Don't be jealous, Wendy Wheels. Pit Stop Sally. In line for the Vendetta Championship later, of course. Cardinale standing over the next shot. There's a nice German suplex by Remy Rolston on her own fucking partner. You bitches need to separate. Rhea got screwed in that match. You mean against Castagnoli? She got her ass beat by Castagnoli. Osborne trying to throw a Kumite kick at her own partner. Yeah, you need to square off. Fucking get new partners here. Because this ain't good. Now here's some beef I can get behind. Liv Morgan and Marissa Cardinale. Who's the dumber? Never mind. Never mind. Oh, fuck. Well, jeez. Raven and Reby just enjoying themselves out here, beating each other up. There's a nice fresh kick by Rhea Ripley and a suplex by Cardinale and Liv Morgan. German suplex to Ripley. Pit stop Sally looking good, Steve. There's a nice kick to the head. Haley Osborne lifting up Sally. A little grunt in the punt there with the knee in the erogenous zones. Now Cardinale, look at this. Got roasting up and down. Oh my God! A Jake Triller power driver. And Marissa Cardinale has pissed up. Sally's got up and down. She's standing there. She's like, I'm facing the hard camera, Brian. Oh my shit. I'm sorry, there's so much going on. 8 women, 14. No eliminations to date. The last woman standing, her team, all the World Tag Team Champions. That's all there is to that. Now look at Rose, nice spinning slam. Morgan in the corner. She spent a lot of time in this match not doing diddly shit. I said get her ass out. What a red takedown by Osborne to the ring on her roaster. Morgan still resting on her laurels. Wendy Wills running around. Hey, there you go. Okay, Wendy. I mean, Sally. I see you there. Swat Cardinale. Wait, Roman. Oh no. Oh no. Somebody to check on Marissa Cardinale. Pissed off Sally had her up for a suplex. And like Wendy Wills ran into her. It was an awkward drop. And legitimately, Marissa Cardinale fell on the top of her head. It was a nasty spill here. The match must go on. Ripcord. Oh, Ripcord drop kick by Rhea Ripley. You'll love to see that. Now right on the Cardinale. Hope she's okay, man. Osborne in some trouble. The bottom right corner. Raven looking for the first elimination of this match. And I would think you want to get it done. Like we want to get this fucking women's tag. Don't you motherfucking dare. Like we want to get this women's tag division up and over with, man. I'm so sorry. Wheelbarrow, end of the DDT to Ripley. Did you see Raven just slap Rolson in the back of the head and walk away? Well, you gotta tell her to get moving. Is that what you're trying to motivate her here? Now Cardinale set to the far left corner here. Wendy Wills looking for elimination. Someone should help her. Wendy Rolson. Help out Wendy Wills. No. You should have helped her out, Cardinale. She's got a strong base. This Cardinale. Able to stay in. Rolson snap off at German just there. A couple of seconds going to push out Sally. She's down and hurt. Raven in a bad way. Lifted onto the top rope by Liv Morgan. Not Liv Morgan getting the first elimination. It could be. I don't think he's going to get it. I think the continues a Raven. He's going to keep her fucking center of gravity down. Trying to freeze what's happening. So did I. Someone has to eliminate another motherfucker in this match. We've crossed 4 minutes. It's anybody's game, literally. And now Osborne. Wow, Osborne looking to claim her first championship, by the way. She ain't gonna tell her yet. Oh, a super kick and Liv Morgan! Liv Morgan has been eliminated. Rhea Ripley remains for the Judgment Day's team. And Osborne. Well, look at Cardinale like there's a flatliner by Osborne. Haley Osborne with the flatliner. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? Wilson taking out that suplex. Look at Osborne out the equation, but Foreman can't stop something. In the far corner, catching some shots. The X-Pac combination by Wendy Wills. Question Wendy Wills right now. You got an opportunity. Couple of women down. Cardinale's gonna get it. There's a fast press by Raven. Leading titties first. She ain't got no choice. Some shit stick out. Cardinale resting in the corner. Osborne goes for her, can run and give him a shit. Damn, Wendy Wills just got dropped on her face. A pissed off Sally here. And I guess you want to test yourself sometimes against your partners, against your friends, just to see where you stand. But this is for the titles, and y'all are the champions. This is a volatile environment. Back suplex by Wendy Williams on Rhea Ripley. Now look at this Cardinale up the one, winged angel on the pissed up Sally. Jeez Louise, man. Raven taken down, Wheels taken down. Now Cardinale with this House of Fire suplex by pin. They'll hold the pin. Ripley, got Wilson on her shoulders with that snake line. And Wilson looked too well to try to roll away from the fucking corner. That's what Osborne is doing. Can't have no counter. Movement action. Wilson is on the You want to stay away from the fucking Wilson. Dragon suplex on the Haley Osborne again. Ripley taking a shot from the back of the head. There's, oh no! Oh no, a bad move by Raven. Just took out her own partner. It was springboard cross button. Wilson following Ripley a little too closely, got caught in the backfire right there. Sally taking a seat. They both get her a tray of cookies. Ripley goes for a kick to eliminate Wilson. It's not happening. Power up on my Raven. And Wilson taking out now with Ripley. And Cardinale going out. Series of shots by Ripley. Look at this. Oh, that knees right to the chest of Cardinale. Osborne looking to hold strong on Raven. We need our second elimination. Ripley, look at Ripley, left side of your screen. Oh man, too tentative, Rhea. You're too fucking tentative. And now Sally, one of the top contenders, one of the top draws in the women's division today. Trying to take hold. Standing fly. Well, you did see, yeah, thank you. Sally and Wendy were embarrassed by Ripley and Morgan. Let me put it to you like that. Liv Morgan was eliminated first. You have to question the motivation level of Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Wait. Wendy will set over the top. Oh, it knocked over. One half the champions have been eliminated. Wendy Wills is gone. Courtesy of a night by Haley Osborne. We're down to 6. All 4 teams remain. Rhea Ripley, the sole survivor for the Judgment Day. And now Pit Stop Sally has got to maintain the World Tag Team titles on her own. You saw a bear hug. Cardinale tapping out, but it don't mean shit in a battle royale. Osborne looking at clean house. Now Ripley getting a little help speed from Pit Stop Sally. That's the rivalry right there. Sally and Ripley. Now look at Raven on her own person. Driving in it's like almost a sleeper hold. A fractured forearm all over the belt piece. Ripley getting a piece of Rolston in the corner here. Heavy Rolston. It's got 50 pounds light on Rhea Ripley here. In some trouble. Nice kick to the face, but that'll keep you in, won't it? All the action collaborating center of the ring. There's a German fold, not Rhea Ripley. Haley Osborne, your wheelbarrow shit ain't peeking right now. And he's right in the corner, a little Oklahoma Stampede already roasted. The Colts still standing strong to this motherfucker. How about that? Osborne still in this match. Cardinale still in this match. And these women, I'm telling you, you gotta go for the elimination. Cardinale's in danger. Hey, look at Rhea Ripley. Got Cardinale on her shoulders. Up and over the top. Oh no! Oh no! Marissa Cardinale has been eliminated with a vicious body slam over the top rope. Like I said, I hope she's okay. That means just Haley Osborne and the Osborne family into these titles. We're down to 5. We're down to 5. And the Cook is the strongest team standing here. Sally looking at teeter-totter. Whoa. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down, do they? Sally staying in this match. Osborne fighting a little desperation. Trying to say for Pit Stop Sally. What a gorilla press drop. Wilson, I've noticed, is taking a nap in the ring. There's clothesline, series of clotheslines coming in by Ripley. Now a carnival tire, the Raven. The Raven. Wait a second. Another stampede. Wilson and the Raven. Look at this. Right side of the screen. Double rotation. Flying head scissors takeover by Haley Osborne. Incredible move. This deep and a chaotic action-filled 10-minute battle royale. This is one of the more intense ones we've seen here in Global Sports Council. All the same to the untitled finale. This is for the World Tag Team Championship. The competition in this division has not been this hot for a long time. Raven taking Ripley. It could be the end of the judge. What are you turning around? What the hell? Raven, you had Ripley dead to rights. The Judgment Day could have been gone. You motherfucker, Raven. That's why you're not a perennial contender, Raven. Jesus. What a blunder. What a fucking mismanaged action by Raven. Now look at this Rolston. Look, we're playing an elimination here. Rolston looking to eliminate her own partner. And if one of the Colts gets eliminated, we'll be down to 4. It'll still be 4 strong teams. And I don't know if Rolston's trying to play a gambit here, but oh no, Rhea Ripley's in trouble. Haley Osborne, well, maybe not in so much trouble. Osborne tried to get it, but it wasn't happening. Goes with the Saito suplex by Raven. The head scissors take over. Osborne makes the head scissors. Back takeover by Raven. Pit stop Sally. Looking to get a little bit of pain and punishment for the first time in a little while. Oh, super kick. No, no, no. Rolston is eliminated. Rolston is eliminated. We're down to 4 individuals and still 4 teams strong for the World Tag Team Championships. Pit stop Sally, the last vestige of the old era of the World Tag Team Championship. Looking to do what Madison and Marissa did so many years ago. And man, make your case for existing in the next life. Because this is the end. This is it. There won't be another divisional match. This is the end of it all. And a couple Saturdays from now, we'll start it all over again. Back elbow. Sally trying to take a little rest here. Hey man, anything you can do to avoid getting punched in the fucking mouth is a good idea. As Raven and the Colt. Oh no, it happened! The Colt's eliminated! Raven is eliminated! We're down to 3. Haley Osborne, Rhea Ripley, and Pit Stop Sally, the champion, the former contender. That's with Haley Osborne, the ultimate wild card, up and over. Look at that! Look at that beautiful overhead rotation arm drag by Haley Osborne. She's just been a long time in Mexico. I'm sorry. Hey man, I'm talking about Baja, baby. I'm talking about Chihuahua. Not just tequila, but peyote, my friends. I'm talking about all the vices. Can't believe Haley Osborne's still in it. I can't believe we're still in it. 13 minutes crossed in this World Tag Team Championship match. Over the top rope rules, man. 4 teams starting. We have 3 individuals left and 3 active teams. Rhea Ripley standing tall as part of the Judgment Day. Haley Osborne, the Osborne extended family. And Pit Stop Sally, 1 half of the World Tag Team Champions. The untitled finale, this is it. Oh shit. Sally just threw the ass and then chopped the ass. The full-on ass attack by Pit Stop Sally. Looking to keep these belts, man. To prove they're not pink. To prove they have the goods. Hey man, I know they can do it. I know they can do it. Nice heel toss to Ripley. Not too many women can whip a woman like Rhea Ripley around like Pit Stop Sally just did. And now Osborne back to the play. Spider claw up and over. Nice sunset takeover. Osborne in control, man. Looking to take out Rhea Ripley. I think looking to take out Rhea Ripley is Haley Osborne. And Osborne says, no old challengers. It's time for the new era. No Rhea fucking Ripley. Look at this combo. Oh, just a toss. Trying to turn her attention to Rhea Ripley. He's quickly shift. Oh no! Pit Stop Sally up and over. She couldn't hold on. There will be new tag team champions crowned at the untitled finale. Down Rhea Ripley looking for the final elimination. The winning team here between the Judgment Day and the extended Osborne family. Oh no, it's Ripley. Oh, it's Ripley. Just like that. And look at her cackling. She's cackling. God, what an unbelievable, unbridled scrum this was. Look at it, just that quick. Just that quick. The winners of this match in 14 minutes, 46 seconds. And new World Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, the Judgment Day. Hell yeah. That was more than we fucking bargained for. To be sure. To be fucking sure, man. 1 second. Excuse me. Man, I gotta piss. I really have to pee. Fucking incredible. Let's keep it going. Raven and Revy hate each other. Every member of the cult hates every other member of the cult. Every single member of the cult thinks that they are the leader of the cult. It's proven to be irreconcilable. It's proven to be impotent, man. It's dead on arrival. It just can't work. It just can't work. But they're gonna keep doing it because you know what? Every bullshit cult leader thinks that they're right. What a group! They should merge with Douchebags Anonymous for fuck's sake. All right. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's right. We got some marquee action here. Next up.
You already know. Soon as you feel that
Now, man, the California Collective is a group in this league. I hope you know that by now. They've been around a long fucking time. Do I have to give the full encyclopedia breakdown? No. Callie Edwards and Shotzi Blackheart, they were the World Tag Team Champions representing the California Collective. Now, Callie Edwards and Shotzi Blackheart were not friends before the Collective. They were both recruited and added due to their unique, disparate, and noted advantages, strengths, man. Putting together as a tag team, not on a lark, but hey, it's a division to represent. You're in the Collective, you represent the Collective. Edwards and Blackheart won the World Tag Team titles together. And then at Hell in a Cell against Pit Stop Sally and Wendy Wheels, it was the worst match of all time. You fast forward to the naked, it's like, fuck, that sucked. Shotzi Blackheart walked out, and she just says, ultimately, after weeks of silence and apathy, Shotzi finally said, I didn't even want to be in a tag team. I didn't want to be in Hell in a Cell. I didn't want to do all this. I just wanted to do my own thing. I want to drive my tank to the ring. I just want to do my own thing. I don't want to be in a tag team. Yeah, well, that's fair enough, but we're going to settle this fucking beef. Because Callie Edwards, no matter the situation, is someone looking for greatness. Yes, former World Tag Team Champion, former Vendetta Champion as well, and a Global Sport Champion is Callie Edwards. She's about one and all in this league. In every single program she's in, every opportunity she's given, she steps up to the plate and delivers. She gives ultimate effort and grows and evolves her character, her moveset, everything. Year after year, Callie Edwards is one of the top draws we have in this league. One-on-one against Shotzi Blackheart that's just looking for a little fun. Yeah, we're squashing this beat. Shotzi, you want to stay in the Collective? You want to be in the good graces of the Collective? You want to stay in? This is not me talking. I'm not in the Collective. This is what the Collective says. We're happy to have you, but you're squashing it, and come hell or high water, you're putting forth the effort. Shotzi and Edwards in a cage to settle the beat. And by the way, the winner of this match faces Natty Neidhart this Wednesday night at night 2 of the finale. The top women's championship, the all-star title. Shotzi Blackheart, you didn't even want to be in a tag team, you just wanted to do your own thing. Here's your opportunity. Prove your point. Hey, I don't need this music right now. Hold on. Don't play the music yet. Jesus. All right. I just want to thank the Starks for providing the theme song, the entrance music. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a beef match inside a steel cage. Approaching the ring first from Suck City, USA. She weighed in at 159 pounds. Callie Edwards. Callie Edwards is not an OG member of the California Collective. She's a Sub City native, matter of fact. A former pop singer that loved wrestling her whole life, had an opportunity here in the council to do it, learn what true competition's about, and has a task. She still sings pop, but she's into some other shit, and that's called championships. This might be the Collective's final ask, meaning we gave them a shot. Yes, yes. Great call. All right, her opponent. Woo! Woo! She weighed in at 136 pounds. Shotzi Blackheart. And representing the California Collective still to this day. I learned a lot about Commissioner Brandon, his character in keeping Shotzi Blackheart. I think a lot of other groups would have just let her go. And probably wouldn't see her again. Brandon believes in his crew, he believes in his people. And Shotzi Blackheart is capable of a lot of things, including the Chroma Championship, including $1 million. And yes, the stipulation of this match, the winner goes against Natty Neidhart for the All-Star title. That is the California Collective's final ask. It is their final booking demand as the ruling class. They have ultimate say. And without anyone else's input, yes, the winner of this match goes on to the penultimate match of the entire era for the All-Star Championship. I'm all for it, because these two ladies for years have helped define what Global Sport Council is at its true core. Winning off a draw, no matter how I feel about the bitch, I need to stop it. You know, if someone's acting like a bitch, they're a bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is steel cage match. There is no escape, Shotzi Blackheart. You will fight until the end. Pinfalls, submissions apply. Escaping the cage will also grant you victory. Whatever competitive means you can take to win a match, you can take it here in this steel cage. There's a nice, okay, Shotzi Blackheart. A springboard, Hurricane Rana, front handspring cover. Very nice. Blackheart keeping the pressure going. Not a lot of stank behind that. Sending Edwards to the near corner here. Can you walk out the door in the steel cage match? I wonder. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. Shotzi Blackheart. Oh no. Callie Edwards a little tap on the top of her head there. That's not good. Blackheart getting at it. I gotta say, getting at it in this cage match here. Looking to climb up. Okay. I can see we're taking the quick way out. Now we see Shotzi Blackheart giving it her all, trying to climb up. You're not gonna get far there. What is that, the letter K? Do you type the letter K to climb the cage? If I was playing this game, with my keyboard, I'd be tapping the letter K. Okay. Yeah, Edwards taking that opportunity. I don't know why Shotzi Blackheart even attempted to escape the cage. It's like a sloth climbing a bamboo tree or something. And Edwards, look at attacking the left leg of Shotzi. Constantly punching the knee out, trying to break something. I think he says, Shotzi trying to escape so early is a fucking insult. Okay, Callie, you have made your point, Callie Edwards, thank you. Not quite made her point as Callie Edwards, more punches to the leg. It's getting redundant. I'm gonna let this go like one more time, and then I'm gonna fucking put a stop to it. Edwards is insistent, and I know this is a cage match and anything goes, but come on here. Yeah, thank you, Callie. I'm glad you finally fucking listened. With a right hand palm straight, left punch and close on block. No. Transition. Man, what a driver by Callie Edwards into the pin here. Two off it. The referee outside of the ring is calling the pin. How can he see? He's not even facing the action. John Doe, you're fined $7,500. You at least gotta fucking look at the action. What the fuck? We're going to ask be the ultimate door Well, if you're looking at him, you'll see him walk to the door, you chud. What the fuck? Commissioner noting, destroying the leg. Now look at this step over, headlock, deliberate delivery here. That leg trap is nasty. The kind of angle, how do you hold your leg like that? Mixed with a side headlock. And I think Shotzi had her hand up, the chest, trying to physically push Edwards away to alleviate some of that pressure. Seemed to work out okay. Shotzi looking for something, taking to the far corner. Eyeing her prey, Callie Edwards. Up and over, slice. Red connects! And this Scuff City crowd, man, they heard that shot. Drop kick back at it. They're here for the competition. You see them up on their feet and standing. Callie Edwards and Shotzi Blackheart to settle the score, man. Edwards looking to climb. Well, she punched the fuck out of the knee of Shotzi Blackheart. Let's see if Shotzi can get back on her feet in time. Well, let's see if fucking Madison O'Grady, Jesus, if Callie Edwards, oh, okay, up to the top weight. It could be all she wrote here. Edwards looking to finish it immediately. Shotzi Blackheart, you gotta get up there. You're not even by her. Slide over. Goddamn, Shotzi got the shot. Oh my God. How much closer could it have been? How much closer could it have been for Callie Edwards? Shotzi there at the nick. Oh, come. There's the punches. Okay, Edwards back in here. And Shotzi Blackheart needs to fucking be careful here. Because I don't think she can take too many spills. At this point, you saw how close it was for Callie Edwards here. Shotzi Blackheart just bounced off the cage. She's probably hitting the seam. That don't feel good. All right, both these ladies racing now. It's a race to the top. Everyone tapping the letter K. Edwards to the top of the cage. Shotzi trying to climb up, trying to follow. Callie Edwards is going for it. Edwards is going for it. Oh, no, Shotzi got a hold of her head. Head bounced off the top reed of that cage. Oh, no, and Shotzi paying for it, too. Oh, no, Blackheart thrown off the top of the cage. Now talk about a stage-eye Blackheart desperately with everything she's got bounding back to the top. My goodness. Now there's some fight with Shotzi Blackheart thrown up the top of the cage. With everything she's got, this is the last gasp for Shotzi Blackheart, and she's going to gamble on herself. She's looking to race Callie Edwards to the top. She wants to advantageous position. She thinks she can escape. Blackheart making it to the top of the cage first. It's becoming a dangerous race. Oh no, Edwards. Oh, watch out, Callie Edwards almost fell herself, driving Shotzi Blackheart. And there it is. Oh God. You had the chutzpah. It's over now. And Blackheart, incredibly, back to the top rope. She will not die. She refuses to say die. They count like that in the War Games too? Okay. I think we can deal with it. I think if I can see the pin start, I think I'll be okay. And again, Blackheart just bounced off the cage. Edwards, domineering. Gonna get back to the top. Blackheart chasing. Blackheart is chasing. Might not make it in time. Well, there's a shot. Oh, she got there in time. It's not easy. It's not easy, trust me. I did 22 minutes in the cage with Kevin Nash and The Rock. Trust me, it ain't easy to make it the whole fucking way. And there you go, Shotzi. There you go, Shotzi. Finally get one for yourself. Knocking Edwards off the top rope for once. And this climb, this race is going to continue. There you go. Okay, Edwards ain't climbing. Edwards is trying to pull this motherfucker off the cage. Oh, Shotzi will jump. Side step. Now from behind. Back in the ring. Half Nelson suplex by Callie Edwards. An incredible show of strength. What a throw by Callie Edwards. And Shotzi's not satisfied with that beating. Jesus. And she is taking a beating. Let's make it perfectly clear here. Shotzi Blackheart has taken an incredible amount of punishment. She's been thrown off the top of the cage multiple times to barely naked in time to stop Callie Edwards from escaping the cage. Now, if I was analyzing the strategy of these two competitors, I would say Callie Edwards is the only one able to execute a strategy at this point. And that is race ahead of Shotzi Blackheart. Force her to follow you up. Look at this. What we've seen inside of the ring, Callie Edwards is smacking the fuck out of Shotzi Blackheart. Oh, there it is. Blackheart with another try. Edwards a little slow to her feet. Not gonna get far, kid. Not gonna get far. Oh no! She fell. Oh, she fucking fell off, and Callie Edwards just watched her do it. Oh my God! What a tornado kick! Into the pin! Two count. That's it. No! Could you at least have the guy bang across the cage? 1, 2, something. He's just standing there. I've called him a wax figure, a mannequin for so long. He's finally become one. In the corner, Avalanche body press. Yeah, they've been trying to escape for so long, you almost forget that you can end it with a pin. And Callie Edwards just gained the fuck out of Shotzi Blackheart right there. Yep. Blackheart, yeah. I mean, that's the highlight of the night for Shotzi Blackheart. That's the finish right there. And let's see it again. Boom! What in Sally O'Grady for the Vendetta title. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the semi-main event of the evening. Scheduled for one fall. It is for the Women's Vendetta Championship. Oh, I just love hearing this song again. All right. Here comes the challenger. Hey, wait a second. Pissed Off Sally did not relinquish the World Tag Team Championship belt. Do I sense a little fucking attitude on Pissed Off Sally? You need to give them shits up. You lost. You fucking lost. And that's okay too. She's not becoming a double champion here tonight. She ain't got no championship. Oh, really? Pit Stop Sally has been fined $29,000. How about that? How about fucking that shit, Pit Stop Sally? Better win. You want some kind of payday. And here comes the champion, Madison O'Grady, a Season 1 OG. Pit Stop Sally used to be the World Tag Team Champion. Madison O'Grady was one half of the only undisputed Women's Tag Team Champions in history, her and Marissa Cardinale. All right, look at death through a different lens and came back once again. Madison O'Grady is one of the true OGs of this sport, one of the true motherfuckers of this league. It's Madison O'Grady. She can say whatever she wants. It's all good. This is what we're fighting for. Hope you enjoy that Def Jam logo. It's gone. It's gone. After the finale. Let me introduce you formally the challenger from Stuff City, USA. She went into that at 231 pounds. Pit Stop Sally. What do we pressed on time? And her opponent, also from Stuff City, USA. She went into that at 143 pounds. She is the Vendetta Women's Champion, Madison O'Grady. O'Grady staring down the barrel of another era. A championship victory at the finale pretty much guarantees you passage to the next life. And my friends, after 5 years, it's a new era. One of these women won't make it. Sally, Madison, for the Vendetta title. Man, what a German by Pit Stop Sally here. And very quickly, Pit Stop Sally is looking at her mortality for the first time. Spinning sidewalk slam into the pin. We're not going to give much out of it. O'Grady out of one. You can call O'Grady a Global Sport Council veteran. Been here since the beginning. Been around the block a couple times. Truly knows the competition. Pit Stop Sally knows only one thing, and that's growth. And I'm not talking about her edifice tissue. I'm talking about being given an opportunity in one of the hottest professional wrestling leagues in the fucking existence in the whole cosmos, motherfucker. And was able to grow. Madison O'Grady came around at a time when we didn't know if there was going to be a next show, if there would be a next match. So when Madison O'Grady and Marissa Cardinale had their final match at the first Untitled finale, that was their final match. Oh no, a bonsai drop by Sally. Oh, you don't want me to wax poetic? You've heard it enough. Is it time for a new era? Well, Sally and her fat ass definitely got something to say about it. Now, Sally has proven herself a worthy competitor, but it should be noted that she likes to throw her ass around a lot in these matches. She's got the dive bomber drop. That can get the job done. But when she starts throwing them hips around, and I mean between the hips, a.k.a. her fucking fat ass, you better watch out, all right? I gave her 236. I was being generous. Pit Stop Sally is a lot to move, and she moves it a lot. Don't get it twisted. That's why she's fighting for the Vendetta Championship. That's why she was 4-1 in that motherfucking double round robin series. But she's facing against a true veteran, a former all-star champion, the woman that beat Violet Rose, one of, if not the greatest champion in this league's history, Violent Rose. We talk about, let me put it to you like this. We talk about facing your mortality. The championship gold is a key to the next era, to the next life. You have to be remembered, you have to be brought back. And you continue to exist in history. Pit Stop Sally is fighting for that right here tonight. Madison O'Grady does not need the championship to move on to the next life. We will remember Madison O'Grady forever. We will always be happy to bring back Madison O'Grady. Pit Stop Sally is in deeper water than she knows. And until she gains that knowledge, man, she's going to be floundering against the veteran Madison O'Grady. Pulling the arm rather. And O'Grady, I'm talking about 90 seconds straight here, man. Look at this. Beat to the throat now, like the feet are on the chest, you see. But you take the toes, I can't lift them up high enough, but you take your toes and you bend them like that into their throat. That's what you do. They go, oh, it's on the chest, it's okay. No, but you're pressing your toes, like on your tippy toes, on their fucking trachea and shit. That's what you do. Quick one up by Sally, good for a 1 count. And I hope she's good for a little bit more. There you go, nice clothesline takedown. Let's say, I hope she's good for a little bit more. I know she's good for a little bit more. Military press. Stop on O'Grady. And Sally, man, hey, you seen her not too long ago in that Battle Royale, fighting with all she had. What the fuck was that? Sally up the top to the floor, jumping backwards. I don't even know what to call that. It could have ended so badly. Pit Stop Sally, to her credit, got about all the contact she could, leaping down to Madison O'Grady outside of the ring. Now O'Grady just got fucking popped, and I'm sure a rush of adrenaline is hitting her. Send the action back in the ring, but she's gonna have to be careful, because that's some damage done by the 240-pound plus Pit Stop Sally. Off a flat back drop, flat jet drop. Good for a 2 count. And Sally moving into the deeper waters of this championship match. Looking big, looking strong. Military press, slam now. Sally displaying that strength. Moving up, transition, game, dive, bomber drop to win the title. The British over. Woo, woo. We've seen Sally put away multiple challenges, competitors with that dive bomber drop. Now kick to the right. I told you, she's throwing the ass. And she starts throwing that ass around. Oh no! Oh, O'Grady slipped out of the way at the last second. We've crossed 5 minutes. The ass drop failed. Running knee by O'Grady. Sally is rocked. What an opportunity. No time knee. Multiple shots. Shots to the guts. Big time kick. Kumite style. Kumite kick into the pin for O'Grady to retain. Not quite. No. 2 count up the Kumite kick. That's Kumite. Coommitay. It's not really spelled like that, but if you're writing my goddamn article and you're doing my goddamn podcast, it's not Coomite. It's not Coomite. It's Kumite. Coommitay. Kumite kick. Let's just get that fucking straight. I'm so sorry. And O'Grady, hey, wait. Oh, you thought I wouldn't notice. I'm waxing poetic. I'm talking my shit. And Madison O'Grady performs the forbidden sequence. She knew what she was doing. O'Grady fined $10,000 a second. To the Kumite kick. Now into the pin. It's final person. Got it. O'Grady retains. O'Grady fucking retains. The forbidden sequence. $10,000 it cost her. Good fight by Sally. She put forth good effort, man. But after losing that Battle Royale, after losing her title, she didn't recover psychologically, plus she got the belt back. Fair game for Madison O'Grady. 2 Kumite kicks, puts it away. Hell of a year by Sally, but the winner of this match in 6 minutes, 7 seconds by way of pinfall. And still the Vendetta champion, Madison O'Grady. O'Grady moves to new era as champion. Her third defense of the Vendetta Championship, successful. Pit Stop Sally, 2 matches, 2 courageous performances, 2 great fights, but 2 abject failures. Pit Stop Sally, Wendy Wheels. Will we see them again? Hey, I think they're just fine. I think they're just fine. Pit Stop Sally, at the end of it all, is a loser. Pit Stop Sally is a loser. You lost. Therefore, you are a loser. And we finish this era, the end of it all, with Pit Stop Sally as a loser. I love you, Sally, but that's just the facts. Now, I gotta take a piss. It's time for the intermission. When we come back, damn, that's harsh. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Yeah. Now look, it's intermission time. I gotta take a piss. Gonna be back to finish off night 1 of the finale. National championship on the line. Fake Razor Ramon versus Miles Mike. Our penultimate match of the evening. Stang versus Owen Osborne. Osborne's second match. This time, trying to retain the Multi-Universal Championship. And by the way, once again, for the Multi-Universal Championship, should Owen Osborne be victorious in this match, he finishes the season definitively the Triple Crown champion. He successfully defended the television tag team title. He successfully defended the World's Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. And now, here at the finale, the third and final championship defense to close out an era. Owen Osborne, man. Our main event. God, this is why there's a fucking intermission. 30 minutes of hell. Endurance challenge. Brian Benjamin Andrews, yours truth. Putting the belt up. This is it. This is it. This is the end. I'm putting the belt up against every worthy challenger that I left behind in my run this year. Every single person that's got something notable to say regarding the King of Games that we couldn't get to this year, I'm finishing tonight. 6 men, 30 minutes, most falls to a finish. And after 5 calendar years, we're gonna find out who the king of this fucking league is as we move into a new era. Of course, I fuck up talking. It's intermission time. Enjoy Fake Razor Ramon and Miles Michaels matchup stream. I'll be right back. I'll be back in a couple.
in the middle of the day. And I learned to love the hunger. And I learned to love the hurt. Now the skyline is rising like a jagged painted line. And everything I fought for is finally gonna shine. Silence all here was death for me in cold. But I'm bringing back the silver. I'm bringing back the gold. I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. Rolling down the long road home. I see the lights. I claim the throne. Rolling down the long
Welcome back to Smoke City! 474,000 in attendance! The Untitled Fanatic continues! Jesus fucking Christ! We're back in it. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the broadcast. We're finishing off night one of the Untitled finale. It all comes down to this. Now we're kicking things off the second half of this show. Fake Razor Ramon versus Miles Michaels. Oops, excuse me. What a snoozer this will be. Hey, fuck you, man. Hey, fuck you, man. Hell no, brother. Hell no. Fake Razor Ramon. And there is no Razor Ramon on the roster. Against Miles Michaels, the living legend, fame. Okay. This is for the national championship. Miles Michaels a 2-year title drought. That's old news. This is his third championship defense. He's standing tall. He's looking good, brother. And if you see him in the intro movie, oh yeah, man, 25 years old. It's crazy. Putting this together 5 calendar years. Miles Michaels was 20 years old when he was a world champion and the King of Games at the same fucking time. Now, he's happy here in the mid-card. National championship against Fake Razor Ramon, a.k.a. Rick Bognar. He's a national championship contender. He is a very interesting study into pro wrestling in his own right. But he has fully embraced this Fake Razor Ramon character. He is in it to win it. One-on-one, this is Razor Ramon, Fake Razor Ramon's first one-on-one foray for the national championship. Miles Michaels looking to close out this era stronger than he's looked in a long, long time. Okay. Oh, but we'll root for Miles. Me too. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and it is for the Global Sport Council National Championship. And here he comes. Not Razor Ramon, the fake Razor Ramon. Hey, man, it's me, Rick Bognar. I'm the Razor Ramon, man. Listen, Chico, I got the gold, I got the machismo, man. Escucha, man, the Razor Ramon. Hell yeah. Yeah, fake Razor came across my desk back in 2023. And I gotta say, man, how could I resist putting fake Razor Ramon in action here at Global Sport Council? And despite my expectations and the expectations of the executive leadership committee that was not happy to see fake Razor Ramon in action, let me tell you that. The man persevered. He looked strong. He won out. Now, he ultimately failed in his bid to become national champion. Look at that, man. Right here, man. The back guy is coming for the goal. He beat Vader. He put 451 pounds of Vader up over his head. All right. One of my favorite entrance themes here for sure. All right, here comes the champagne. Look at that shot of 474,000 plus in attendance here at Stuff City. Big Tina shit. Man. Kind of a growing pain period for the national champion, Miles Michaels. Like I said, when he was 20, he was a world champion. He was the king of kings. He is the youngest world champion in history. I guess. Now that I think about it, at 20, Miles Michaels did it. 25 now. And I gotta say, I've been coaching Miles, I've been teaming with Miles longer than this show's been on the air. And he's truly becoming himself, the wild man, making his fourth finale appearance. Looking good. The national champion. That's not a champion of one nation. That's a champion representing all nations. There it is. Beautiful. Right. The national championship on the line. Let me formally introduce you the challenger. Presumably from Miami, Florida. He went into at 269 pounds. Fake Razor Ramon. And his opponent from Stuff City, USA. He went into it at 251 pounds. Global Sport Council's national champion, the Wild Man, Miles Michaels. Oh, that was, see a little butt flip too? This motherfucker's fancy. That was nice. That was good timing. Thanks. You got that. You know what I'm saying? Jules Gray, Jay Moore, Dwight Howard, 3/5 of New Kids on the Block, and Ryan Stiles are here too. I hope the transcript takes note of that. You're gonna have to email me all these people backstage. I appreciate the California Collective holding shit down here in Stuff City while the show goes on, definitely. For the national title, it's on. Come on. Fake Razor. Trying to take control early with a running shoulder block. It's blocked by Michaels. Hey, Michaels ain't small. All right. Razor 6'5", 261 pounds. Miles Michaels 6'4", 251 pounds. They're standing about equal. Michaels, look at that handspring. No, it's going to be a hand, a little handspring dealio here. See what he can get away with. Enziguri swiped away. Fake Razor's not going to throw a lot of that gut. Big right hand. Fake Razor, an old school competitor. Doesn't want to get caught in a flipping contest with the wild man Miles Michaels. Michaels defined by his frenetic energy from his ability to jump off the post at a quick rate. Backflips, gainers, foot stomps. All in his wheelhouse over the last couple of years. He's embraced more of a Texas Tex-Can style, utilizing moves like the Sweden Del Sol. Look at this, up over the top rope. To the top rope to the floor with a double sledge. Big contact by Fake Razor. Michael's gonna let the fight breathe outside a little bit here. With a DDT to the knee. Ref count has started. Right? Okay, we're back in the ring, that's good. You can tell by the break from 3 to 4 how the referee is feeling in this particular match. Now to 5 already. Well, come on now. Oh, wait a second. Fake Razor up and down with Miles. Back suplex to the apron. Gonna reset the count by Rick Bognar, man. Okay, taking it back in. That was a big shot. You got enough time to capitalize, Bognar. Oh, back elbow by Rick Bognar, a.k.a. Fake Razor Ramon. I'm going to use it interchangeably throughout the match. Don't even worry about it. I want to welcome Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block. I think there's a Joey in there. Oh, look at this. Fujiwara armbar off the takedown. Referee John Doe checking. But Fake Razor's arms are very strong. You see with that Razor's Edge to Vader to qualify for this match. Up and down choke slam. Yes! The Razor choke slam. Kevin Nash may do one as a tribute, but there's only one original. Razor Ramon choke slam. And you see a Razor Ramon performing it. Wait a second. Looking for the Razor's Edge. Oh no! Michaels just a sit on the Razor's Edge. Will we see a new national champion? No! No! Michaels out of a deep 2. And I stuck both men. Sliding in and out. Trying to land a shot where they can. Irish whip will pull back. West tap kick. Follow Wild Man, the national champion. Raising one up like a leg uppercut. Got a shot from behind. What's he thinking? Reverse super driver. Hold the pin. Come on, Sean. It's right there anyway. Did you have to do a lap 180 degrees around the fucking pile? I don't think you did. The Wild Man calling his shot right there. Center leg kick. Bogner back up. I think Mike's starting to warm up. He's got a taste of Fake Razor. I think he's got an idea what he needs to do. Standing shooting star press. Into the pin. John Doe late again. Okay. All right, Razor would have kicked out anyway. That standing shooting star press has won Miles Michaels' match. Salida Del Sol. No, caught by Razor into a power slam. Michaels went for a finishing hold to Salida Del Sol. Counter. A clutch. Incredible counter by Fake Razor Ramon. Oh, discus punch. Signature contact. Taking Michaels down. But just for a moment, Fake Razor Ramon in front of 474,000. Nearly 500,000 people here at the Untitled finale. And it was too much for Fake Razor. He couldn't help but look. He couldn't help but gesture. He couldn't help but postulate to this immense capacity crowd. And a second standing shooting star press by the Wild Man. He's paying for his Razor up on the top rope. He got him. Michaels not getting as much as he wanted, but the nice contact was made. Nice bounce for the second up over the top rope to the floor with the somersault senton. Basement DDT out on the mat. And you see, we normally use the 1-inch mat, tumbling mats. We've got some thinner shits out here. It looks a little more sleek than the finale. We're trying to look a little bit fancy up here in Scott City. Refs already to 5. Now what are we doing? Fake Razor luring out. I think it was a bait. There's a nice hurricane run on takedown. And you wouldn't call it sloppy. I'd call it even a little bit more real looking. Bogner sent back in. Michaels. Oh, I thought he should have. Michaels could have springboarded. Razor Ramon saw the hesitation and rushed it. Big right hand. He's relying on his power. But I'm telling you, Michaels ain't the one to rely on this power. You don't have as much weight as you think you do. There's the back elbow. Michaels. Got Razor in the neutral corner. Looking for the block. No. Razor. 10 at a time. Double twist off back to the center of the ring. Knocking. Meeting of the minds. That box in the junction. From the neutral position. As he just take over. Ramon down again. Bogner down. Michaels to the top rope. What kind of aerial spectacle are we going to see? Huge diving moonsault. Beautiful moonsault press. We see them twisting. We should use the variation of the foot stomp. It's a beautiful 10-foot moonsault press right there by the national champion Miles Michaels. Bogner fighting out of it. No! Up and down. Big butt bump by Michaels. That could not have felt good. The war of attrition has started. I think fake Razor Ramon is attrist right now here. Sent off the ropes back again. Starting to get cooked. Hurricane Rana takedown. The stamina coming into play. Bogner maybe run a little bit more than he's used to. Counts off the Hurricane Rana. No! Woo. Woo. I thought for a moment, for a half a fucking moment, that could have been it for fake Razor. Staying in this match. Michael got the advantage again. Now sent back to that same neutral corner. What do you think? Oh no! Trying to snap it! Oh! What a kick to the head! What a kick to the head by fake Razor Ramon! Rick Butler just fucking leveled Miles Michaels with that! And now it's a bad position for a Razor's Edge. But Rick Butler got up and champion it down! Two times! Covering both arms. No chance for a rope break. Too often! Will we see it? We got a new champion! We got a new national champion! Look at this impressive choke slam by fake Razor Ramon. Hurricane Rana takedown. Michaels, man. Michaels was doing the whole damn thing in this match. But it wasn't enough of the tenacity of fake Razor Ramon, the winner of this match by way of pinfall in 7 minutes, 5 seconds. And new Global Sport Council National Champion, the fake Razor Ramon. Not even going to read that comment. Let me first offer congratulations to Rick Bogner. The fake Razor Ramon is the new Global Sport Council National Champion. His first championship belt in his entire wrestling career. Rick Bogner wins his first major title, the national championship, and he took down Miles Michaels to do it. A great contest. The tenacity of Rick Bogner, the fake Razor Ramon, was not matched by Miles Michaels. How embarrassing for the living legends. I don't think so. A worthy contender took it to the champion hard and came out on top. The new representative of nations is the national champion, fake Razor Ramon. And I guess it's going to be guaranteed, my friends, that you will see fake Razor Ramon again in Season 6 action. I am man. Well, we're about done. We only got 2 more. I wouldn't say we're almost done. Continuing on to a championship that has made itself mean more than the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship itself. Meets the new A-tier championship, the Global Sport Council Multi-Universal Championship. Owen Osborne is its champion, as he is the World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion still, as he is still one half of the Global Sport Council Television Tag Team Champion. Owen Osborne and his family are leading their army of insurgents against the California Collective in the main event of this entire era, this Wednesday night, night 2 of the Untitled finale. It will be concluded inside of War Games. Owen Osborne, Devlin Osborne, Tom Osborne against California Collective, Brandon, John Cena, and Samoa Joe for ownership and control of the Fairy League. But beyond all of that, Owen Osborne is the only man to hold 3 active championships, definitively, indefendibly. Owen Osborne is an anomaly. He's something more than human. And there aren't many people out there that we can say are truly more human than human. Owen Osborne is one of them. One-on-one against Stang, co-leader of the New World Order, a former multi-universal champion in his own right, and kind of credited with being like the most famous, like the best performing, best storied multi-universal champion in Global Sport Council history until some years later Owen Osborne took it to the height that it's at today. Stang earned this shot through fucking blood, sweat, and tears. And it's gonna take a little bit more than whatever bodily function leaks from your fucking face to end Omen Osborne here tonight. Oh shit. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Global Sport Council Multi-Universal Championship. Where Stang wins with the sharpshooter. The commissioner has locked in his finish prediction. And by God, if we were affiliates and we had points to put on the line, this would just be the most amazing thing. I would say Omen Osborne, if you put 100 on Omen Osborne, you're walking out with 110, 125 max. If you put 100 on Stang rather, you're walking out with 250. Omen Osborne is the clear favorite, but like the commissioner just mentioned, you gotta watch for the sharpshooter, the scorpion deathlock, whatever you want to call it. Stang, of course, is a practitioner. And this season especially, what is the number one move, the most dangerous move in this entire league, the entire year, has been the fucking scorpion deathlock. It's gotten to a ridiculous degree. And I hope whoever runs this fucking show after Wednesday night bans the fucking sharpshooter moving forward. I'm telling you. Whew. All right. Well, look, he's coming out with a multi-universal now. Look at that beautiful championship belt. Yes. One half the TV tag champs as well. This is Omen Osborne's third championship defense in 2 weeks. This is Omen Osborne's ninth championship defense in 4 months. Absolutely incredible. It's not his ninth defense, his ninth title match in 4 months. Absolutely incredible. They're calling him the God of War. I'm with it. Now, I used to say he's so strong and stoic. He doesn't have to say much. He doesn't have to move much outside of the confines between the belts to get his message across. But you've seen in his match to kick off the finale against John Cena, he was comfortable. He was outwardly confident. You've seen him smile. I've never seen Omen Osborne smile in my entire life. This is one dangerous, sadistic son of a bitch. Stang got a mount in front, but that's what it's for right there. The beautiful Global Sport Council Multi-Universal Championship. Please allow me to introduce the challenger from Venice Beach, California. He weighed in tonight at 259 pounds. Stang! Come on! And his opponent from a trailer park just south of Scuff City, USA. He weighed in tonight at 331 pounds. He is the Global Sport Council Multi-Universal Champion, Omen Osborne. And we're just getting started with the action. Who's directing this shit? I got more to say. I need to fucking... We're just doing it, man. Stang Osborne. Look. Normally, Stang there so stoic and solid. Again, the confidence oozing out of Omen Osborne here. He put John Cena away for the world title in less than 5 minutes. Let's see how he fares against Stang, the full multi-universal champion. And Stang coming out of the gate. He's dropping 80 pounds to Omen Osborne. He needs to use his speed. He needs to use his agility, rather. Speed is good, but he needs to be able to move laterally. He needs to be able to move rotationally. To move around, to move about, Omen Osborne to catch him off guard. Off to the gut and Stang holding court in the corner. Oh, man. Snapping. Do you see the snapping? A kick right to the face of Osborne. The Stang's opening salvo is looking strong, looking good. Still on the attack. Osborne Can't catch a break. Wait a second. Stang to the top rope. Looking for a big shot. Huge splash. What a stanger splash to the top rope. Osborne is stunned. Osborne is stunned. And Stang taking it all in. Almost 500,000 people in attendance for the Untitled finale. 60 seconds in. Going for the pinfall. He earned his shot. And there's a 1 count. Stang, if you can make the next 4 sets of 60 seconds mean as much as the first 60 seconds, you got a real shot at taking on Osborne. There's a short drop kick by the multi-universal champion. Osborne looking to start some work here, calling it a tie-up. Stang can't gain the advantage. Body slam hold. Crossed over. No, Stang landing on his feet. Right hand. Ducked by Osborne. There's a straight right. Straight right. Stunning Stang in the ropes. Pushed out. Pushed back off the ropes. Series of forearms to the back. The vertebrae punished by Osborne now into a blatant choke. A referee John Doe standing there watching it happen. 1, because he's very good at just fucking standing there and watching it happen. And 2, a blatant choke is legal in Global Sport Council, but it cannot gain you a fall. Cravat in the ropes, and now the ref actually needs to come in and say something here. You can choke, motherfuckers. You just can't put the action in the ropes. And the referee John Doe standing there. Ooh. Osborne, oh man. Pelvic splash in the ropes. Back into the choke. And Stang, man, Stang is wondering what happened to the good old days of 90 seconds ago when he was running shit. Malfunction at the junction, neutral position. Up over the top, this time Osborne caught Stang. Throw first in the top rope. Osborne first pinfall attempt. Roll it out at 1 is Stang. For the multi-universal championship, our penultimate match of the evening, night one, the Untitled finale. Close it up with some hardcore shit. Omen elevated this belt the same way we did with the tag belts and me with the King of Games. Well, I won't give you guys with the tag belts, and I did not elevate the King of Games. I won it when it was already hot. I elevated myself. I'll just be perfectly honest. I had a good run. My first one at King of Games was good, but this year, this thing, oh shit, Paulo Paulo. Into the pin, grab the rope, Stang. He can't do it, he's knocked out. It's over, it's over. Holy fuck, holy shit, he's knocked out. He's knocked out! No rope break, it was right there. Here it is, watch the impact. Boom, head first on the ropes. Stang is knocked out. His hand's right there, he can't move. The winner of the match in 3 minutes, 11 seconds by way of pinfall. And now, the Global Sport Council multi-universal champion, Omen Osborne. 2 successful championship defenses in 1 night. Brandon is going apoplectic on chat. His point total is going to be nuts. It's already nuts. Omen Osborne has won 3 championships. He has defended 3 championships all the way to the end of the season, to the end of an era. There is one true God Pinnacle champion, Omen Osborne. Congratulations to him. But did I just say that there is only one true God Pinnacle champion, and it's Omen Osborne? I think I just said that. Congratulations to Omen Osborne. You're going to see Omen again in the main event on Wednesday. The main event of the entire season, the final match of an era. Inside Hell in a Cell, you will see Omen Osborne and his family of insurgents 3-on-3 against the California Collective inside of War Games for ownership and control of the Barry League. And Omen Osborne and his family, with their triple crown, they just might take the whole damn thing. And it's one thing to own the establishment, but it's another thing to reign over it. This is our main event of the entire, well, no, of the entire night. This is one of our main events to determine Global Sport Council's King of Games. And it could be the last time. It could be the last time. Brian Benjamin Andrews, which, by the way, if you haven't figured it out yet, is me. I am Brian Benjamin Andrews, second from your right. red, purple, and black, looking bespoke, looking like a real motherfucker. I'm making my 6th championship defense of the King of Games. I won the shit at the finale last year in 30 minutes against The Rock. I won it back in one of the largest title cyclone swirls of all time. In a cage, 3 times the King of Games. I've held it since. I've faced legends, I've faced myths, I've faced monsters. And I put them all down. I ended your stories. I crushed your dreams. I made you into nothing. Because to truly hold yourself to the highest degree is to accept that you are nothing. I am nothing, if not lucky, to be the King of Games. And I've had enough of the 74 Force suite. I've had enough of this fucking storyline where I'm the talking head in 1984 and all bow before me. All bow before me because they are duty bound to, because I am Global Sport Council's King of Games. I am the God King, pinnacle champion of the entire industry. And for 5 calendar years, I have proven what true greatness and poise looks like. Day after day, week after week, year after year, era through era. And tonight, I finish another era on top in the main event of the Untitled finale. Who could possibly take it from me? I got 5 men looking to take it from me, and I want every single one of them to win. I'm rooting for everybody but me, because I want somebody to step up and take it from me and do it better than I can do. I've been looking for someone to do this better than I can do since I won the damn thing, and I haven't found it yet. But we got some people here that really got something to say. Look at the far left, Owen Hart, Samoa Joe. They both made me tap out during this season. Tag team action, exhibition action, sure. But in an 18-month season, they would have got looks. Look at the center mass, Chris Jericho, the legacy, the greatest King of Games in my estimation, has taken a huge push for 2026. And I'm here to give him that opportunity to make the loudest claim he can. Mike Tyson, the man I wanted to face the King of Games for with his Intercontinental Championship. Him, Osborne, me, the top 3 champs. And I wanted Mike Tyson involved in that Triple Crown situation so bad. It was not to be, but he gets his opportunity. And to my left, your far right, the last outlaw, Jeff Jarrett. He signed his final active competitor contract this year, well, last year. And he's looking for one more run in December before he goes. He's looking strong, he's looking good. He's my sweetheart, he's my Bam Bam this year. And after a great, strong showing at the Summer Breakout Tournament by Jeff Jarrett, who was the first man to beat Owen Osborne? Jeff Jarrett. How many people have beaten Owen Osborne? 3. Jeff Jarrett is one of them. Owen Osborne's with 3 championship belts, and Jeff Jarrett beat his ass. Jeff Jarrett ain't never got a shot at me for the King of Games. Now he's got that shot. This is a 30-minute endurance challenge. As a matter of fact, let's just make sure we are set. We're gonna make sure we are set here. Just 1 second, please. Bear with me. As we set for the main event, I just gotta do it. I gotta do it like this. All right.
Think you can tell us what what to do? You think you can tell us what to win? Think you better? Well, you better get ready to bow to the master.
Alright. The one you trying to fuck with. Oh man. What have I gotten myself into? Don't know why that changed. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And it is a 30-minute endurance challenge for Global Sport Council's King of Kings. Approaching the ring first from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. He wins in at 237 pounds. Y2J, Chris Jericho! Like I said, Chris Jericho's a former King of Games. I think he's the best King of Games in history. Man, I got a lot of history with. We spent the better part of the first 2 years of this fucking league beating the fuck out of each other. We found our mutual respect. But the competitive rivalry remains. All right, finally got rid of that silly Bachelor Championship bout. Introducing Seth from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York. He went in tonight at 229 pounds. He is Iron Mike Tyson. Tyson, as well as being a perennial contender for the King of Games, is a former 7-time defending Intercontinental Champion. Mike Tyson part of the double surprise debut. Back in season 3 action here. Spent the better part of 2 calendar years refining his craft. Yeah, he's a boxer, but this man knows how to wrestle, and he knows how to wrestle well. Give him a couple years to learn it. He done did it. Alrighty. Introducing third from Huntington Beach, California. He went in tonight at 309 pounds. The Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, the president of Global Sport Council. You'll see him in the main event on Wednesday as well, fighting for his place in this league. Samoa Joe and our champion Brian Benjamin Andrews got a long history of hatred towards each other too. Their season 3 rivalry was off the charts. They went 30 minutes to a draw. Remember that, Brandon? 5 falls to 5. And I had him in the figure 4 around the ring post for the last 5 seconds, and he survived through. Samoa Joe's never lost in 30 minutes. That's why he's our fucking president. That's Cody Rhodes. He's better with the clock. I'll be on there with the clock, but it's going to read more than 30 minutes at the very end, okay? It might be a couple seconds more than 30. Oh, shit. Why am I coming out second to last? Why am I coming out second to last? Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet to give your appreciation for, once again, Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so out. I'm so fucking out. Introducing fifth from Scuff City, USA. He went in tonight at 243 pounds. He is Global Sport Council's King of Kings. Natural Brian Benjamin Andrews. Oh, with my match with Joe. Yeah, everyone's going to be watching the clock. This is 6 men, no disqualification, falls count anywhere, no rope break. Most falls in 30 minutes. Unmitigated chaos. A nuclear bomb about to go off in the middle of the Untitled finale here, buddy. He's a bad motherfucker! 474,000. Here to see what they came to see. The King of Kings. The pinnacle championship of this entire industry. Defended at the biggest show in existence. The Untitled finale. Oh wait, I was 4th? Yeah, because we still got Jeff Jarrett. Introducing 5th from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He went into it at 231 pounds. 1/2 of the World Tag Team Champions. The Rocket, Owen Hart. The Rocket looking to change his nickname to the King of Hearts. Here tonight, you've seen him very successful in the tag team realm with Yokozuna. 13 wins, 1 loss. Of course, part of the famous Hart family faction. Holding the factional titles for over a year. Owen Hart, one of the top 20 points earners in the history of this league. I guess I needed to come down and fucking try to calm my jitters. I've been here for a while waiting. This is what I'm doing. Hey, come get this title. I'm duty bound. I'm duty bound to fuck your shit up. You can guarantee that. All right. You come and try. No music. I love it. Yeah, let's go. Introducing finally from Hendersonville, Tennessee. He went in tonight at 248 pounds. The last outlaw, Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, Jarrett's my sweetheart pick for this opportunity. But like I said, he beat Owen Osborne in the Summer Breakout Tournament. He beat Stone Cold Steve Austin in the Summer Breakout Tournament. No, he didn't make it to the end to challenge yours truly for the King of Games. But I always wanted to come back to Jarrett and run that program and see what it would be like. But it seems we run out of time. And I've run out of patience. And I'm getting it all in. I'm getting it all in. This is for the multi-universal title. And here we go, 30 minutes on the clock. Oh no. Wait a second. Wait a second. One fucking moment here. I have to show you here. No. Stopwatch overlay. Get rid of that. Get rid of. Where is? There's only 5 minutes in this match. There is only 5 minutes in this match. But my clock counting down is at 4:27 right now. What the fuck is going on? This is most falls. It's supposed to be 30 minutes. 30 minutes. The clock is set to 4:20 left. One fall could determine the King of Games and the springboard drop kick to Owen Hart. We are already. This is it. There's no more time. Just over 5 minutes total in this 6-man scrum. Most falls to a finish. You're going to see everybody putting with everything they got. See, we got a pinfall already. Wait it. And Andrew's breaking it up. Yeah. You don't want anyone to score a ball. Breaks in Sherman, broken up by Jarrett. Andrew's taken down. Now Joe. Off the rope, not taken down. Fist back breaking by Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett. Hart and Jarrett, former tag team champions in their own right, great friends. Samoa Joe rolling outside. This is a travesty. I can't believe it. Restart it. I can't restart it. This is it. The bell's rang. It's the finale. This is it. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the fuck. This is bullshit. I made the match manually. Jarrett into a pin. We're gonna see. We ain't gonna see shit happening in this match, are we? Oh, this is bad. This is bad news, Bears. Jeff Jarrett with a quick roll up. You can't get it fast enough. Tyson to the outside, taking a little rest. There's no time for rest. There's none. Nice backdrop. Body slam driver out of Samoa Joe. In the ring, 4 men. Touch to the back. Left hand drop by Jarrett. Coming back to the zone. Shot suplex outside the ring. Falls not anywhere. Best for the fucking record. Owen Hart and Tyson. Pulling out outside the ring. Less than 3 minutes to go. Less than 3 minutes to go. Angus made it through the pain inside the ring. Drop kick. Oh, hit Jane Doe. The drop kick hit Jane Doe. You dumbass motherfucker, Jane Doe. There's like 2.5 minutes left. This is insanity. I cannot believe this is happening. I cannot believe this is happening. Forgot one kid. You got some steps. That's good. You gotta do something. Come on, Jane. Get your fucking ass up. 3 men inside. 3 men outside. Andrews attempting to capture clutch. Counter by Jericho with an overhead suplex. Can't quite hold the pin. Rising knee. Didn't even hit it. Now back suplex against Cypher style. No. Blocked by Jericho. Tyson set up the rampart. Owen Hart trying to make finish outside the ring. Block it. Block it. Jericho in the throat. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remain. Most falls wins, man. Most falls fucking wins. Vertical suplex drop. Change to John Moxley by Andrews outside of the ring. Triple power bomb go. Jericho throwing out all the stops. You need the pinfall. Oh wait, the walls of Jericho. Jericho! Look at Jericho with a turnover. Samoa Joe! We might get a fall here. Here we go. Jericho walking it in. Andrews putting a stop to it. Can he get it in time? He's letting it sit. He's letting it sit. Samoa Joe power out. Standing, twisting, senton splash. Samoa Joe not feeling good. Owen Hart's got a ladder. 90 seconds to go. 90 seconds. Will somebody please make this match worth it and get a fall? This is it, man. No 30 minutes. I can't believe it. I can't restart. I'm so sorry. I can't fucking restart it. I'm in too deep now. Side wrestling. Leg sweep by Owen Hart. Pinfalls, submissions anywhere. Inside, outside of the ring. Tyson's got some steps. 4-man scrub outside of the ring. Inside of the ring is the last half ball. Jeff Jarrett, less than a minute to go. Taking it to the pin game. Brian Andrews. He's got him all alone. Looking right side of your screen. Owen Hart taking it down in the powerbomb. Triple style. Wait a second. Jarrett, less than a minute to go. Walking in the finger four leg lock. The bad knee of Andrews in a bad way. The champion writhing in pain. Can he survive? Can Jarrett score a fall in this ultimate time crunch? Oh, Andrews turning it over with 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. All back in the ring. There's a drop kick to Jarrett. Jarrett taking down Andrews back on the inside the ring. There's a Hurricane Rana takeover. I feel like concentrate on what the referee's looking at. Oh, Tyson set into the steps. Outside of the ring, I mean the chairs. It's set up wild. After all, the high power bomb could be the reverse. Oh, it's a weird rotation power slam. 10 seconds to go. We need a pinfall attempt right now. 8 seconds to go. We will see 0 falls in this motherfucking match. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the result after 5 minutes is a draw. It's a draw. I can't restart the match. The worst match ever. Indeed. Indeed it is. So here's what we're gonna do. Here is what we're gonna do. Let me through. I couldn't restart it. I was too far in. It had already happened. If someone would have scored a fall, it would have been okay. It would have been okay, man. I'm so sorry. No, it's the end. No, it's the end. I'm not setting up a whole new show to put on this match, to do something with it, to try it. It's over. It's done. It's a draw. It's a fucking draw. And for the record, I am relinquishing Global Sport Council's King of Games. It's done. It's over. Will we see the King of Games return as an active, competitive championship division? I don't know. It's done. It's fucking over. It was a great show except for that match. It was a lot of fun all the same. Let me just show you something. Let me just fucking show you something, okay? There is no 5-minute Iron Man match, okay? This game fucked up. And I'm gonna show you that the game fucked up. I'm gonna pop over here to custom match and edit. 30-minute endurance challenge, 6-man, normal, edit. Pop on through. All right, Iron Man on. Time limit. What the fuck? Let me show you something, okay? Let me show you fucking something. 5, 10, and falls count anywhere was off too. What the fuck? Rope break on? No. That is not what I say. Time limit 15, 20, 25, 30, okay? 30 is what you set it at. The next one is 60. Okay, then it goes to 5. To get to 5, I have to hit the button so many times from 30. There's no fucking way it's set to 5. Falls count anywhere was supposed to be on. Rope break was supposed to be off. This is fucking bullshit. But that's the universe telling me it's over. It's over. The King of Games will return to Global Sport Council action. It will. You will see the King of Games again, but this is done. That's it. I'm so sorry. This is worse than Stone Cold turning heel at WrestleMania 17. This is what happens when you go out not with a bang, but with a whimper. And let me tell you something. Someone that has built so much equity into this league and into that championship as being the pinnacle championship of the entire league and positioning it to be the top prize of the entire industry that everyone wants to get. It's the top. It's bigger than the WWE title. It's bigger than the world title. It's bigger than the AEW title, the New Japan title. It's not even the Global Sport Council Championship. It is the recognition of being the king of the entire game of professional wrestling. And that is a pun not intended because we play a little game here on the show. Okay, that is to denote that inside the ring, outside of the ring, you know, understand, and execute every facet of what professional wrestling in sports entertainment is. From an individual character presentation and performance standpoint. And for a calendar year, Brian Benjamin Andrews was the pinnacle of that. All I can say is nobody could beat me. What the fuck? We're gonna see you this Wednesday to clear it all out. The end of an era. And it can't come fast enough now as far as I'm fucking concerned. Tune in this Wednesday night. Skrilla Main versus Dave Batista in a special challenge match. Santa Claus makes his first defense of the Vendetta Championship. It is his second appearance of the Untitled Finale, one-on-one against motherfucking Stang. Takagi versus The Miz for the Intercontinental title. It is Shingo Takagi's first championship defense. Yes, wait, I said no one could beat me. I said nobody could beat me. You know who beat me? Shingo Takagi beat me. And now he's the Intercontinental title holder against The Miz. Sting and Stang, motherfucking Stang, for the World Tag Team titles against Yokozuna and Owen Hart. Black Saturn versus Smooth Quinn for the ECW Championship. Smooth Quinn, the former Triple Crown winner, the top contender for that title. And we will see Callie Edwards in that dominating, domineering just a pure exhibition of skill and control against Shotzi Blackheart. The beef is finally settled, and Callie Edwards will fight for the All-Star Championship against Natty Neidhart. And then, inside of War Games, the match to end an era. The final match of the season. War Games, 3-on-3 for total control and ownership of Global Sport Council. The California Collective has won since they won this company 2 years ago. Has ran it, and pretty good. And here we are on the precipice. And a family of insurgents, a family of fucks called the Osborne family is coming to usurp control, ownership of the league. What force, what energy will drive us into the next era of Global Sport Council action? Tune in this Wednesday night, night 2 of the Untitled finale. It'll all be over soon. It'll all be over soon. Until then, stay cool, stay hot. Thanks for stopping by. As always, we'll see you next time.